Romulus here, and I'm sorry to tell you I joined a spam alliance, and I almost did it twice. Here is what happened. I am starting a free account on a new server. We're about 2.5 days in right now. And at first, I was in Olympia, and I wanted to be in Cuno. So I was looking around the map and wanted to see kind of what my options were as far as the strongest alliances, because you do want to be in a strong alliance if you want to grow quickly, especially as a free player. So what I did was I went to the rankings as soon as I could see them, and I went to Alliance Power, and I saw that there were a couple of alliances, Battle Knight, BAT, and another one that had some strange characters that looked like demons, this one, that were very high in power. They were completely full at the early stages. They had 80 members, and then pretty quickly, after they did their research, they got up to 95 members. Their power was very, very high. So I joined the Demon Alliances because that's the one that was in Cuno, and that is where I wanted to be, and that is where I ended up. And a couple of strange things happened right away. So, first of all, overnight while I was sleeping, I got kicked out of the alliance. I don't know why. I had renamed myself, customized my username. I had located by the stronghold. I had donated to technology. I'd done all the things you're supposed to do. But for some reason, I got kicked out. That can happen accidentally, not a huge deal. So I just rejoined, didn't worry about it too much. But then something else strange happened. The alliance leader got kicked out, and a new leader was appointed and didn't really have any experience and was kind of surprised to suddenly be the leader of one of the largest alliances on the server. And at this point, I did not know what was going on. So several other players and I knew what we were doing. We built some flags. As you can see, we started moving toward the cities and towns with our flags, and we had a lot of players. So we had a lot of flag funds and were able to build out pretty quickly. And then I was looking around the map and I noticed that our neighboring alliance had even more members. They seemed to really know what they were doing. So I made the decision to move over to that alliance because I could tell they were going to kind of wipe us out here. They had the numbers. And all this time, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know why our alliance leader left. I don't know why I got kicked out. I don't know why this alliance grew so strong. And my assumption was that this alliance down here, BAT, was also, just run by people who knew what they were doing. Maybe they had some experience. Maybe they coordinated joining this server because, as you can see, they've built quite a lot of flags. Well, here is the strange truth. Here is what has actually happened, according to many, many people in the world chat. What has actually happened is that BAT is a spam alliance. In the alliance that I joined up here in Cuno, this one with the demons characters, these are spam alliances, and a lot of the accounts are fake. Not all of them. There are at least half a dozen of us who have real accounts there. And what was happening is these people were sending DM spam saying, "Hey, add me on Discord." The Discord spam, I think, has been a long-term problem in Age of Empires, especially on new servers, where they try to get you to add them on Discord, and then there's some sort of scam that comes after that. I don't really know the whole scam, but in this case, it appears that at least the first level of the scam is they try to get you to sign up to play a different video game. I don't know what game it was. They said, I don't remember the name, but it's basically DM spam to get people to join the game. And a lot of people left that Bat Alliance saying that's the whole point, is they're just DM spamming people to join some other game. So I think maybe it has been rescued at this point. I'm not totally sure. I don't think that alliance is going to make it. I think the Bat Alliance down here in Nilos might have enough people who are real players now that they can take control and get rid of the spam. But I don't know. This is a big problem in Age of Empires Mobile, where these alliances are growing very, very quickly with bot accounts. And the whole goal is to spam people, maybe scam people. I don't know if there's any kind of criminal activity happening, if there's like a credit card fraud thing or an account hacking type thing that's going on. But we've got to work together to get a handle on this problem. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do. I'm going to go into my messages here, and overnight I got a bunch of these. So I'm just going to walk you through the process of reporting spammers and people who are trying to get you to add them on Discord. These are pretty common types of messages. Discord username, please add the Alliance president. Obviously, this person's not the Alliance president. This is just a random person. You can see a lot of these even have the same profile picture. Often they will start by asking a question like, "Hey, where are you from?" Or they'll just say, "Hi, are you new to this game?" Let's see. This person wants me to add Discord. That's a pretty common type of spam. I will kick you out of the alliance as a bot. This person is in an alliance, but it's not my alliance, so I don't know where they think I'm going to believe that. But they're of course targeting new players who don't know how the game works, who don't know that this is a very common form of spam. I'll kick you out. You can see I've got tons and tons of these from tons of different accounts. Again, with the default picture, add the alliance leader, add the alliance leader. These are all the same. And get Discord. So they want something in Discord to happen. They want you to get hacked in Discord, or they want to spam you in Discord. They want to sign you up for some other game. And there's one that's just a hi. Let's see, that was a real message. How long have you been playing this game? Hey, hello, are you still there? I didn't respond to this person because I think they're just trying to send me some spam here. Here's a WhatsApp, Discord or WhatsApp to communicate, presumably so they can send you spam. All right, and that is the end of my recent messages. So what can we do about this? If you click on a person who has sent you spam, you can do a couple of things down here with these icons, but these icons are not labeled. This is add as a friend. This one is chat. I'll move over to the other side here. So look at these icons down here in the bottom right. So add as a friend, chat. Let's see, this one is inspect. Oh no, that one is block. So this one is block. You don't necessarily need to block people for this issue because they probably won't spam you a whole lot. What you want to do instead is report them. So see the triangle with the exclamation point icon. You want to report spammers right here. And we'll say details of violation. We'll say other, confirm. And that's all we have to do. They don't ask specifically about spam. That's not a specific category of offense that we can report, but we're just going to click that report. Oh, nope, block. I want to hit this one here. Notice the buttons change a little bit depending on whether the person is in an alliance. So in this case, it's the rightmost button because this person is in an alliance and I don't have the option to invite them to my alliance. So that's why the buttons moved a little bit here. So we're going to block that person, or excuse me, report that person for other. And I'm just going to go through my list and click all those people. There's the button moved again, other, report. So we've got to report spammers. We got to get them off the servers quickly. Typically, this problem with spammers will clear up in the first week or so because they really are targeting new players who don't know any better. Have you joined a spam alliance by mistake? And I would especially love to hear from you if you have gotten into a spam alliance and then successfully taken it over and made it into a real alliance. I'm hopeful that that will happen on our server because we do have a lot of real great players in alliances that started out as spam alliances. But let me know what strategies you are using. And if you have questions about how to play Age of Empires Mobile, especially as a free player, leave a comment and I'll answer it in an upcoming video.